Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very quick one for you, an update on my DIY garden trellis. I've linked the original video for you down below, but in that video, I posted it over a year ago, so this guy is getting older on us, and I kind of walked you through the process. It was a blank wall at the time. I showed you how to do the wire, the plant that I used, everything like that, and I got a lot of follow-up questions about seeing what it looks like now, a year later, and kind of what we're doing with it. So I just wanted to share that with you today. If you're looking for an update on the trellis wall, then this video is for you, so keep watching. So we're in front of the trellis wall, and I just want to go over a couple of things with you. So this is what it looks like now, and I feel like it's at least a year old, maybe 2 years. I cannot remember when we put it up. But I will say, last winter, our winters get to be the coldest. I want to say it'll get like maybe 8-9 degrees, so fairly cold. And I didn't cover this. I didn't do anything that I feel like I'll do this year to save it. And I lost this plant right here. There's 4 total. There's 4 jasmine plants. And I lost this one on the end. So I lost so much bulk. And so pretty much it was entirely filled in. And then when this guy died, I lost so many leaves. So one of those situations of living and learning and plant life and all the probs, right? So this is I'll turn you around in a sec, but this is what it looks like now. And if we just kind of go in here. So you can tell this is a newer plant. It just doesn't have the bulk right here, right? But you can see I need to get up there and I need to finish this vining because they're all very loose, especially as they get up to the top of the house and they kind of start winding their way up there. So we're gonna clamber on up and get that done, and then I'll kind of show you what I plan to do for the winter. But this is what it looks like now. I'm not gonna prune it. This bottom part right here is extremely bushy. Right here, like, I'd really like to clean up a couple of the diamonds, but I was really just letting it grow this year. I wasn't hacking at it, doing anything crazy, just watering it. Our summers get pretty hot, mid-90s for several months, so I was just kind of watering it and doing what I could to kind of keep it alive. And then we had to replace that plant and just kind of help it grow, and then we've gotten a lot of bulk. So, but the grid is fully filled now. So I do think it looks pretty cool from far away. It's not as full as I hope for it to be, but almost everyone I know who's done a wall like this has said it takes a good 3 to 4 years to really get the big, bushy, blooming wall that you're probably after. So let's get on the ladder and we will wind all those around. Obviously, the ones right here, the really long ones, you're just gonna take, and I just kind of start gently tucking. I found kind of over the past year or so, you have to be really gentle and you don't want to choke them out. So you have to remember it's a live plant, obviously, right? So you just kind of have to be gentle. Little ones will kind of start breaking off, and they do stick to the brick. So I just kind of gently peel them away and then just kind of guide them to be with their friends. Same thing's happening here, so they really kind of get them onto their own. So I just kind of start pulling them down. Come on, friend. Oh, that one got really wild. Oh, he was all the way up there. So you do that, then you're left with these guys, and then we're just gonna follow the wire and wind them up. Okay, so I just finished kind of going through the whole trellis, winding everything. I should have done it more often. I would do it every week while it's really growing. It had started to kind of like up here into the siding kind of weave its way under, so just kind of know that that's what it does. It's a vine, it does whatever the heck it wants. So with winter coming, I thought I would share what I plan to do this season. I talked to a couple of my friends who have these kind of trellises and kind of what they do. Warning, it's a little bit extra, but I feel like it'll help protect all your time and your money and your love of the way that it looks. So I'm just going to use some canvas drop cloth, same material I used in my farmhouse curtain video. So I linked that below in case you're looking for those, but exact same drop cloths. You can find them at Lowe's, Home Depot in the painting section, but they're just this kind of material, so not that thick. And I'm just literally going to hook them to the very tip top nails and just kind of let them drape. So I don't plan to do this every night. Obviously, I feel like not everybody has time for that, including myself. But for the nights where it's going to be extremely cold, below freezing. So for some of you, that's a lot of months. Where I live in the south, gets cold. Like I said earlier in the video, I think the coldest it typically gets in the winter is about like 8 degrees, which is pretty cold. There'd been plenty of mornings when I got up and drove to work and it was 9 degrees out. So this is just primarily for those kind of temperatures. I think that's what killed this plant right here, and I'm trying to avoid that from happening because I feel like the more that happens, the more ground you're gonna lose, and then you're just gonna be doing this for longer instead of enjoying a big bushy beautiful trellis. So but I'll link some options for canvas drop cloth for you below if you don't have any in your life and you just wanted to get some. They're great to have for painting, protecting all the plants, and farmhouse curtains. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you feel like you still want to try a trellis wall. I hope it inspires you somehow, but I think it's a great way to handle kind of a blank space, a big space if you have one. I've even seen a lot smaller ones and they're so pretty once they really start to fill out. So I think this will be so beautiful in a year or two since we had kind of some turnover and we had to replace some plants and things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you feel like you still didn't get your questions answered, still want to know some things, ask me a comment and I'll get back to you, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!